four different type of commands we can use in MySQL. First is data definition language, DDL. In DDL, in data definition language, we will use how to create a database. First we will create a database, not only to create database but also create a table, index, view, stored procedure, functions and triggers. Okay, these all are the features available by using this create command. Okay, then once it is created, it is necessary to change the structure of existing database. So database table, to change the existing database table, so we can use. So today we are going to learn about the MySQL commands. There are four different type of MySQL commands. One is DDL, data definition language. Number two is data manipulation language. Number three is transaction control. Number four is data control, DCL. So coming to the first point, data definition language, DDL command. So this command deals with the database schema. Schema means to create the physical structure of a database. I have already explained in the first lecture how to create what are the two layers of a database. One is called physical layer, another one is called logical layer. But in between there is a one more layer called conceptual layer that we will discuss later. So now here, by using DDL commands, we can create a table. Only not table, but also we can create the database, index, view, stored procedure, function and triggers. Okay, so this alter command used to change the physical structure. Once you have created, then you can change the physical structure of a database. That is the use of this alter command. To change, we have to use like alter table, table name, add column, data type, alter table, table name. So we can add a new column, delete a new column, change the column's data type, existing data type we can change. So this is the use of a alter command. By using this alter table commands, we can change the physical structure of a table. Now finally we can delete the table directly. That is called a drop table, table name, by using drop command. And also you can use a truncate command to remove all the data records, the records that are present, but it will not remove the physical structure. So what is the difference between drop and truncate? Drop command will delete the physical and logical structure directly, whereas the truncate command only delete the logical structure, not physical structure. So I hope that you all are having a basic idea about the physical and logical structure of a database. If you are unable to understand this concept, please go through that video that I sent you through the link. Okay, can you tell me how many of step 1? We have to create a table first. We have to create a database first. To create a database, we can use create database name. Let's say I have created my class database, semicolon, press enter, database is created. Okay, already. Then after that, step 2, use my class. Then once it is created, then use the database. Now once database is created, now create the table. So how to create table? Create table, table name. So I am creating a student table having roll number of int 3 size, primary key, then of name as student name having bharkar 20, not null. Then going for mark 1. Okay, then I am going for mark 1 int 2, similarly mark 2 int 2, mark 3 int 2. What is this int 2? This is the size, comma total int 3. This table is created. See, to view the physical structure of a database, we can write DAC student, description of the students. Now here the physical structure of a database is created, right? See, I am created roll number in primary key, student name, then mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, total. I want to add a average mark. I want to add a average mark or say percentage mark. So what I will do? So alter table student, hala, add column average, okay, of having into, say I will take a float average mark of 3,1, means total 3 digit, then out of these 3 there will be 1 digit of decimal, okay, explain. So here 3.1 means how it will work. See, so total cell area is 3 digit. Out of 3 digit, total area its value is 3 digit. 1, 2, 3. Out of 1 is a decimal. Say average mark is 15.6, means total is 3 digit, and out of this 1 is fractional. So that I have given here 15.3, 3.1, 3,1 means 3 digit are integer, 2 digit will take as integer and 1 digit will take float. Now see the description of the table again. The change heiti na student database re change heini dekhile. So here we find average mark, average column having float 3.1. So database is physically changed, right? Similarly, I want to add a phone number. So what I will do? Tell me. Alter table name student, add phone number of varchar of size 10. Okay. So now again I want to check change hela na nahi, database re change hechi na nahi. देखो फोन नंबर भी ऐड हो गई, बट मते दरकार फोन नंबर साइज मनकर गोटे स्टूडेंट रो दीटा फोन नंबर थिबो. सो दीटा फोन नंबर थिले मु देछि कोन साइज 10 साइज रे से कोन स्टोर करि पारियो नो. सो आई वांट टू मॉडिफाई द साइज. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ ऐड आई विल यूज मॉडिफाई. अल्टर टेबल स्टूडेंट मॉडिफाई फोन नंबर varchar 30. So we can add more and more value. Now check the database structure again. Distribution student. See, the phone number is changed to 30. Right? So we have removed phone number store kale. But gote katha mo manare asi, this is the student table of a mark list. गोटे एटा मार्क सब इथिरे रखिया, सेथिरे फोन नंबर कोन काम अछि. मनकर फोन नंबर हमको दरकार नहीं, आमे फोन नंबर टाको रिमूव करिया. सो कौन करिया आमे, ताहले आमे ए डाटाबेस को रिमूव करिया. सो अल्टर टेबल स्टूडेंट ड्रॉप हला फोन नंबर कॉलम टाको आमे ड्रॉप कर देले, ड्रॉप हला. सो ड्रॉप हेला, देखो ड्रॉप हेला कि ना ने DCST स्टूडेंट. एनी चेंजेस कला परे डाटाबेस को हमें देखिया पड़े जे चेंज हला कि ना ना हेची ना नहीं. एबे खाली एवरेज रहिला. सो फोन नंबर कॉलम डिलीट हो जाछि. एबे मु चाहूची रोल नंबर परे गोटे रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर रखिया पई चाहूची. आई वांट टू इंसर्ट ए रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर आफ्टर रोल नंबर कॉलम. सो व्हाट आई विल डू, I will write alter table student add registration number, say int 5 digit registration number after roll number. Now check it, then use DSC student. देखो रोल नंबर परे परे registration number गोटे insert ହେଇଛି ବୁଝା ପଡୁଛି so in this way we can insert a column modify the physical structure of a column we can also insert a column at any location hala so like this we can do the small operations on a database এটা হচ্ছে physical structure only you are modifying the physical structure of a database now okay now what are the things remain say we have add a column we have drop a column we have altered a column and also we have a modify alter jaha modify taha alter mane hi modify hela now drop database drop kale pura delete hi jo truncate kale kon hobo na remove kariyo sabo records truncate means it remove all the records from the table in MySql it perform the same function like a delete in where clause हमें पढ़ियो आगे delete आउ where clause truncate database विषय रहिला हला now coming to the DML command data manipulation language command DML short name for data manipulation language which allow to deal with the manipulation of a data where we can use select insert update and delete we can work with select insert update and delete and it is used to store modify retrieve delete the update operation in the database right so now we will perform first insert operation then we will go for update then we will go for delete insert update after insert also we can go for select for details how you will use these all there is a given option how to create a table to create a table in a bracket also you can use if not exist then if it not exist then it will create the table for to creating a table physical structure every table required the basic information like a column name then comes to data type then in bracket size then constraint then constraint this is the minimum requirement for creating a column name data type constraint जेमिति आमे लिखिले एठी आमे लिखिले database create कला बेले कोन लिखिले create a table name तापरे आसिला कोन roll number is my column name primary key then comes to so primary key as name var character amenele so what is this var character is a data type hala int is a data type and this is the size and not null is a constraint primary key is a constraint ए सब गुड़ को आमे constraint कहबा so what is constraint is a set of rules given to a particular column for data entry for appropriate data entry जदि आमे गोटे कॉलम रे किछि आमे appropriate value दबा पई चाहूचे जदि आमे गोटे कॉलम रे appropriate value दबा पई चाहूचे ताहेले हमको constraint नबा पड़ियो otherwise आमे जहाँ भी value दबा से value गुडी को से रीड करिके नबो so constraint play an important role in every column to maintain data entry rules for example देखो एबे roll number रे मु primary key नेली so primary key रो काम मु कहिची it does not allow to store duplicate value primary key माने it does not allow to store duplicate value so roll number जदी 1 जनक अछि आउ थरे जदी हमें 1 एंट्री करबा हबनी आउ थरे जदी कहिबा हमें से नब नाही बुझियला ना सिमिलरली not null कहली not null माने कोन ना एथिरे जहाँ भी वैल्यू हमें दबा वैल्यू मस्ट दबाउ पड़ियो जदी null वैल्यू दबा खाली छाड़िबा हबनी सेमती बहुत गुडी कंस्ट्रेंट अछि आमे डिस्कस करिवा डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ कंस्ट्रेंट्स मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट फॉर क्रिएटिंग ए टेबल the data type and constraint now we will go for that so basic requirement is first you have to know the column name then you have to know the data type then know the size, then constraint. So column name is easily you can identify, but most important is required the data type, what are the data types are there, and what are the type of constraints are there in MySQL, then only you can create a. Now coming to this is the data type. MySQL having the data types of integer type. MySQL having the different type of data types, date and time and string type. There are numeric, date and time and string type. So for numeric data type, this is called int, tiny int, small int. Int, it's a range. See, it's a range. So this number of a range value it can able to store. Whereas tiny int will store -120 to 127. Tiny int will store tiny int small value. But if it is unsigned, then it allowed to store 0 to 255. Then small int will store 32,768 to 32,767. Similarly, medium int will store up to 9 digit, up to 9 digit. Big int will store up to 20 digit number, big int. So we can take tiny int, small int, medium int, big int, or we can take direct int. So these are the basic data types are used in MySQL. Author puni repeat korchi dekho. So this is int, tiny int, small int, medium int, big int. For storing decimal value, there are two different data types, that is called float and double. That is float and double. Float will store up to 24 decimal places, okay, and double will store up to 53 decimal places. These are also called a real value, but decimal value there will be two things is given, m comma d. What is this m? M represent the total length of the numbers you want to store, and D means the number of a digit, number of a fractional digit you want to specify. So if I writing 10,2 means 8 digits are number and 2 digits are fractional number. Okay, you have got it. So if I write 5,2, then 3 digit will be stored as a number and 2 digit will be stored as a decimal value. So that here given n and d. So to store decimal value, there are three different type of data types are there. We can write a float, we can write a double, we can write a decimal. There are three different types: float, double and decimal. तीन प्रकार डाटा टाइप्स अच्छी से भितर आम कोटा भी नहीं पारिया. सो ये जो डाटा टाइप अच्छी फ्लोट, डबल, डेसिमल को फील्ड पाई ये एप्लीकेबल होबो. इट इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर व्हिच फील्ड? लाइक सैलरी, लाइक ऑल द फाइनेंशियल कैलकुलेशन, बुझिपारछ, लाइक एवरेज रे कैलकुलेशन जोडी कि आमे भाबुचे जे फ्रैक्शनल इट रहिबा दरकार, फाइनेंशियल रे रिलेटेड टू द प्राइस, ये सब गुडी करे ये float double use. Now coming to the date and time type. In date and time, manakara we want to store my data birth. So which data type I should select? I will go for date. The college want to maintain the incoming time for each staff and student. So what they will do? If they design a database, they will go for date time, means को date रे तमे आसीथिलो आउ को समय रे आसीथिलो, that is important. So like this there is a one more data type called date time. One is called only date, which will store the date. Let's say joining date, मन करो गुटे एम्प्लॉय कंपनी रे जॉइन होबो, से जॉइनिंग डेट एंट्री करिवो. जॉइन हला पोरे एम्प्लॉय केते बेले ऑफिस को जीवो आ केते बेले एग्जिट होबो, सो तार विषय रे दरकार. सो फॉर दिस रिक्वायर्ड ए टाइम. सो फॉर दिस देयर आर so many options in a date and time. One is called a date, one is called date time, one is called date time stamp, and one more for only time, date, and one is for time. And for only year, if the year if a person want to maintain only the year, so they can. तमर year of admission मन करो तमर बैच रो पिला जॉइन हेबे, ମୁଁ ଲେଖିବି joining admission year. So I will enter not a date, only I will enter the batch date from 2019 or 2020 or 2021. Only I will maintain the year. So if a person will write year 2, then only 2 year digit will be maintained, like 21, like 18 empty. But if you year maintain by default only year likhibo, so 4 digit it will be, default length is 4 digits. Hala? So like this there are 5 different type of data type. So time stamp re kon hi thae na, all these are will be stored like a number, serial number. First year is year 1973, then month 12, then date 30. Okay, this is the day, year, month, day, then hour, minute, second, hour, 15 hour, 30 minute, 0 second. So like this it will be maintained. There is a no special symbol used inside it, only it will represent a number. So general people cannot understand, but the user given this they can understand. बुझी पारछ ना? So maintain करतो database बुझी दे पारियो जे ए टाइम स्टैम्प रो यूज कोन हला. सो जनरली ए गुडी को सीक्रेटली मेंटेन करिया पई ए टाइम स्टैम्प भी यूज करा जाय थाय database रे हला. So this is about the date and time type. Now coming to the string type. The string type allowed to store only string value. String माने all characters symbols. String माने all characters symbols. हला. So to store characters there is a one data type called character. मन करो आमे section लिखिया, section हमर A नॉल B नॉल C नॉल D, only one character is required. बा मते फिक्स्ड कैरेक्टर गोटे गोटे आम स्टूडेंट मान मु जेंडर स्पेसिफाई करिया चाहूँ, मेल और फीमेल. सो मैक्सिमम केते कैरेक्टर आसो, 5 कैरेक्टर. सो आई कैन यूज दिस char data type to define the gender. So where we know the fixed number of characters we have to store, in that case we will define char type. जो जगह रे हमको फिक्स्ड नंबर ऑफ कैरेक्टर स्टोर करियार अछि, सो से जगह रे हमें char type नबा. बट भर कार केते बेले नबा ना, भर कार नबा जेते बेले ना मैक्सिमम आमे वी डोंट नो द फिक्स्ड नंबर ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स, लाइक ईच स्टूडेंट रो नेम कोन फिक्स्ड लेंथ हमें जानि पारियो कि, कार छोटो ना थिबो तो कार बड़ो ना थिबो. सो वी कैन स्पेसिफाई मैक्सिमम केते ही पारे, मैक्सिमम 20 ही पारे, 50 ही पारे, 100 ही पारे, बट इट विल स्टोर अप टू मैक्सिमम 255 कैरेक्टर्स. हला. मन कर तुम चाहब सार मु जदि गोटे मु मोर व्यू लिखिया पाई चाहूँ, मन कर तुम व्यू तुम प्रेजेंट करने चाहूँ, डाटाबेस रे स्टोर कराबो. राइट ईच स्टूडेंट्स फीडबैक. सो फीडबैक माने तुम पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, तुम कॉलेज रो पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस तुम मेंटेन करने चाहूँ, बा आमे कॉलेज मेंटेन करने चाहूँ. सो से जगह रे जेते बेले 255 रो अधिक कैरेक्टर स्टोर करियार अछि हमको डाटाबेस रे. सो सेते बेले हमें सिलेक्ट करिया बी लॉग और टेक्स्ट डाटा टाइप. द टेक्स्ट डाटा टाइप अलाउड टू स्टोर अप टू 65536. टेक्स्ट डाटा टाइप केते रखियो वैल्यू, ना इट विल स्टोर अप टू 65535. हला. So these are the 3 basic things. One is the character, next is varchar, and is text. Now branch of this all. Branch text ro, text character ro पुणी आउथरे छोटो अछि, that is called a tiny text, then medium text, then comes to long text. Hala. And you will go for tiny text, medium text, and long text. One more data type is special type of a data type called enumeration. Enum is it is working like a constraint as well as a database, a data type. Kemindi na, if you define a field as enum, then it will store only the value you have specified. तमे जो value specify करथिबो से value ही रखिबो. For example, आम कॉलेज रे दीटा ही सेक्शन अछि, one is called boys, another is called girls. So I will select enum for enum boys, girls. So user can select. मन कर गोटे डिपार्टमेंट नंबर अच्छी 10 20 30 सो फिक्सड सो ये चेंज हबार किसी ना सो इनम रे मुझे स्पेसिफाई करि परिबी 10 20 30 इफ द यूजर विल एंटर 21 कि 31 कि एनी अदर वैल्यू अपार्ट फ्रॉम दीज थ्री आठ जदि किसी अलग देला ताहले कौन हम एरर सो इट डज नॉट अलाउ टू स्टोर दैट मेंटेन्स डाटा एंट्री रूल्स मन कर जड़े 50 दब हेनी कहीं तो आम डिपार्टमेंट 3टा 10 20 30 मन कर गोटे कॉलेज रे सेक्शन अच्छी ABCD आम दबाऊ चाहिए EF हम कि ना ये कॉलेज रे तो सेक्शन ABCD अच्छी आउ सो लाइक दिस इट विल वर्क दिस इज द यूज ऑफ ए enum there is a one more constraint called set constraint so it overall देछि this is a MySql data type character will store to 255 then var character then tiny text खाली text blog medium text medium blog binary large object blog माने binary large object हैला माने we can also store photo माने like a small your photographs हैला long text belong tiny int small int medium int simple int big int then comes to float double decimal in date data type we have learned date time timestamp time and also we have completed the enum and coming to the set operation is different that allow to select one or more item from the given list that we will discuss later okay now coming to this is database storage engine मन रखी तो स्टोरेज इंजिन माने कौन ना MySql provides different type of storage engine according to the different type of storage engine it is stored for example मु कहबी तो मु गोटे लुना गाड़ी दिया हबो गोटे एक्टिवा दिया हबो आ गोटे हीरो होंडा दिया हबो आ गोटे कार दिया दिबो सो एथिरे कोन हबो सब जगह समान की नाइ हीरो होंडा रो टिके अधिक ताठू कम टिके एक्टिवा ताठू कम टिके लुना गाड़ी ताठू अधिक टिके कार सो डिपेंड करछि हमर रिक्वायरमेंट अनुसार मन कर आमे 5 जण जीवा लुना गाड़ी धरी गले हबो कि 5 जण हम कार रे जीवा पड़ियो बुझि पछन 2 जण जीवा बाइक नहीं पारिया एक्टिवा नहीं पारिया तुम कह सार लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस जीवार अछि 200 300 किलोमीटर्स 300 किलोमीटर्स से एक्टिवा रे जावाने हम जीवा हीरो होंडा so luna gadi kon very small distance depending on our requirement we will select the engine similarly the MySql provides different type of engine for its table kono na MyISAM indexed sequential SS memory or ISAM MyISAM InnoDB merge memory heap archive CSV so the featured so like these are the different type of storage engine but I am using only MyISAM or InnoDB right? Now coming to the what is the advantages of using this each storage engine has its own advantages and disadvantages it is very crucial important to understand each of the storage engine features and choose the most appropriate one for your table to maximizing the performance of the database ro performance बढ़िया पाई हमें जनरली इटा को यूज कर हला MyISAM is storage engine used for optimized compression and speed to increase the speed of the MySql tables is also portable between the platform and operating system मन करो तुम गोटे ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम रे डाटाबेस बनैछ से डाटाबेस ता आउ गोटे ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम रे चलिबो ना नाही चली परिबो आ जनरली अदर डाटाबेस चले नाही किने MySql डाटाबेस गोटे प्लेटफॉर्म रो आ गोटे प्लेटफॉर्म रे तुम नै कि रन करि परिबो नेक्स्ट इज कॉल्ड InnoDB InnoDB table is fully support ACID, compliant and transactions. Hala, they also optimal for performance. Performance ପାଇଁ ଭଲ InnoDB support foreign key, commit, rollback, roll forward operation. hala, size of the InnoDB ଯଦି ତମେ InnoDB database ନେଇଛ up to 64 TB hala, up to 64 GB no TB it will allocate. hala. Similarly, some other database engines are also there, like merge, like memory, like archive, like these databases are also there. Mostly we will use InnoDB database or we will use ISAM database. Okay, so you will go through this and you can able to know. Now coming to creating a database. So before going to creating a database, we have to go for constraints. What is the constraint and types?